Okay, let's unpack this. We are diving into two absolute legends today. Tamiya Grasshopper and the Hornet.
Yeah, foundational kits since '84. So many people started with these.
Exactly, and they're built on this surprisingly shared platform. So our mission today is really exploring body shell compatibility. You know why some swaps are super easy and others, well, they need some real custom work.
And that shared platform is key. The core for both is identical. It's this durable bathtub Monaco chassis. It's actually stamped right on it if you look close. Part number 0335031, and it says RCC Grasshopper.
RCC radio-controlled chassis.
That's it. So yeah, every Hornet technically starts life with a Grasshopper chassis. Same DNA.
Okay, but hang on. If the chassis is literally the same piece of plastic, why isn't swapping bodies always simple? What gives?
Well, that is the crucial difference. It's not just about looks. It's about the body material and, critically, the mounting. The original Grasshopper has that heavy, quite durable styrene body, hard plastic.
Right, the kind you glue together like a model kit almost?
Pretty much. Yeah. And it screws directly onto the chassis tub. That's important because it actually makes the shell sort of semi-structural.
Semi-structural, so it adds stiffness. Isn't it a bit ironic, then, that the better Hornet, the race-oriented one, ditched that for flimsy Lexan?
Well, flimsy is one way to put it, but yeah, it was a deliberate engineering choice. Tamiya basically designed two different ways for the car to handle crashes. The Grasshopper's hard body takes some impact load, definitely adds rigidity. If you run a Grasshopper chassis without that body screwed on, you can feel it flex more. It's, floppier.
Huh. Never thought of it that way.
Whereas the Hornet uses that light, flexible polycarbonate Lexan. It's held on with arc clips, those little metal pins, onto separate body posts. That body is designed to just flex, absorb hits, even get damaged, protecting the core chassis underneath. Sacrificial, almost.
Okay, got it. So swapping means you have to completely change how the body connects from screws providing structure to posts just holding a flexible skin.
Exactly. That's the fundamental hurdle. It's why you see conversion kits, basically just sets of body posts and maybe different screws.
Right. So let's talk swaps. What are the common ones? The legends.
The easiest swap is really just changing the hardware. Going from screws to posts or vice versa if you have both body types. And Tamiya themselves offered an official polycarbonate option for this chassis later on, the Super Storm Dragon, kit number 47438.
The Super Storm Dragon. Yeah, I remember that one. Looked quite different, more modern, sleek.
It was. Slim, futuristic polycarb body designed specifically for the Hornet's post-mounting. So that was a direct factory-approved fit. Easy peasy.
Okay, but the real enthusiast folklore that centers around putting bodies on that weren't meant for it, right? I'm thinking the Beetle.
Ah, yes. You're talking about the legendary Sandhopper, or sometimes called the Grass Scorcher.
That's the one?
Yeah. That involves taking the iconic hard plastic Volkswagen Beetle body, usually from the Tamiya Sand Scorcher, maybe the Monster Beetle kit, and wrestling it onto the simple Grasshopper chassis.
Wrestling sounds about right. That's not a weekend bolt-on job.
Oh, definitely not. You're talking completely custom body mounts.
Yeah.
You have to figure out how to securely attach that heavy Beetle shell. And often you actually have to trim the front nose section of the Grasshopper chassis tub itself.
Cut the chassis. Why?
Usually to get the Beetle shell to sit low enough or to clear its internal mounting points or just the shape of the bug's front end. It's proper modification. Plastic surgery, like you said.
Wow. Okay, that sounds like a serious commitment. Thankfully, things have gotten easier now, right? The modern scene.
Massively easier. The whole custom fabrication barrier is, well, it's much lower. For starters, you have companies reproducing vintage aftermarket shells. Remember those cool Parma shark bodies or the Bowling Funko sand rails?
Oh, yeah, those are wild.
Well, specialists like Team Blue Crew or TBG, they make excellent reproductions of those now. So you can get that vintage custom look without hunting down brittle 40-year-old plastic.
That's cool. But the real game changer has to be 3D printing.
Absolutely. It solves pretty much all the old problems, especially the mounting. People design and share files online for totally bespoke parts. Like, there are files specifically called Grasshopper to Baja bug conversion parts.
No way! So it just prints the exact mounts you need.
Yeah, takes all the guesswork out of that classic Sandhopper conversion. And it goes way beyond just mounts. You can now find files to print an entire multi-part Meyer-Manx Dune buggy body, scaled perfectly to fit the Grasshopper or Hornet chassis.
A full Manx body. That's incredible.
It really is. It's the ultimate democratization of customizing these things. The possibilities are almost endless now.
So wrapping this up, What's the takeaway? This simple little Grasshopper Hornet platform, it's ended up being incredibly versatile.
Totally. You've got these three clear paths now, right? There's the tourist restoring it perfectly, box art correct.
Yeah. Then the vintage customizer using those cool period correct aftermarket looks, maybe the repro shells.
And now, the modern maker just going wild with 3D printing, creating literally anything you can imagine.
An amazing legacy for what started as basically Tamiya's entry-level buggy.
It really is, which, raises kind of an interesting final thought. Considering this chassis was designed to be affordable and upgradable,
Right.
what do you think was the very first thing most original Grasshopper owners changed? Before they even thought about the body, was it that basic RS-380 motor or those simple friction dampers?
The motor or the shocks? That's a tough one. What got swapped first? Something for y'all to think about.